Okay, let's do this. I'm going to do a little tutorial here on Ripples by Genesis, and I'm going to try to show you how I played the song. I'm basing my version off of what's on the Trick of the Tail album and videos that I've seen of the band doing it. Now the band does it in E. Or at least they used to do it in E back in the old sort of Genesis days, and I think they've taken to doing it in D, and without the capo on, so just regular D. I'm going to do it with the capo on second fret in D, so that it sort of emulates the original E. And this is also the way I did in the video, and I didn't want it to be too confusing in case you go back and watch that. These chords that I'm using are definitely chords that the band uses, and some of them might not be. They're sort of my interpretation and what I've just come up with. So here's how we do it. So we're going to do it in D. So the first chord is going to be a D major seventh, which you're going to play up the neck, and of course I'm going to put the chord diagrams in so you can see that. It's based off of a D minor here. So I do this here. My first finger's in the 5th fret. All right, so you do that, and you hit the D string open. Try not to hit the A string, or it's not going to sound that good. So this is how it would go. All right, here's the intro. That kind of thing, right? So that's a D major 7th, and you're just doing some finger picking. So there I hit an A note, right? And then down to the A major 7th there. D major 7th to A major 7th there, that form. I like to do that rather than the one down the neck. But of course, if you were recording and multi-tracking, you'd probably throw that in. So it goes like this. Blue girls come in every size. Like that, right? And then the next chord is an A 7th or some version of it. And the way I like to do this is slide my first finger down like that and hit the 7th note there. So it's kind of like you're doing an A 7th there. So it's blues coming every size. And then slide it down. I also will probably take off my second finger. I just like the sound of that. Every size. And then summer wise. Okay, so you do that, and then you're going to slide down to the D. So, because it's going to be that note down to the D. So it's going to go. Oh, not that chord. So you're accenting that sort of walk down thing. So size, but I'm going to do a D like this. I'll show you. Summer wise and some otherwise. So I'm putting my third finger as the bass note, the F sharp note. Right. So blue girls come in every size. D 7th. Summer wise and some otherwise. So that's the D with the F sharp in the bass, and then you do an F sharp minor. Otherwise, they got pretty blue eyes. So F sharp minor. And then the chord of contention among some of us has been what to do next. Oops. And so it's in D, in the key of D, it's a C minor 6th, and it's this. It's that, and he puts his little finger. Whoops. So it's just like that. So some of them pretty blue eyes. For an hour a man may change. For an hour her face looks strange. So here's the thing. When I did the video, I did a slightly different chord. C minor 6th, admittedly, is a good sounding chord. C minor is kind of close to it. If you're a real purist, you may go, it sounds nothing like it, but check out the way I do it here. Blue girls come in every size. Some are wise and some otherwise. F sharp minor. They got pretty blue eyes. For an hour a man may change. So I don't know how you feel about that. I ended up doing this, which is a C minor sort of different inversion. So I could go. I just like the progression of doing that C minor down, and I do a D7th. They actually just go to a regular D, but I like the sound of the D7th. So it's like the pretty blue eyes. For an hour a man may change, or for an hour a man may change. So it's up to you what you think sounds best. Every size, A7th. Some are wise and some otherwise. They got pretty blue eyes. And there I just lift it up off the F sharp minor instead of putting it all the way down. I just have my two fingers on. Kind of rings. Pretty blue eyes. For an hour a man may change. And then again. For an hour her face looks strange, looks strange, looks strange. So that's for an hour her face looks, that's the C minor sixth. Then it's B flat, strange, to C, looks strange, to F, looks strange, and you put your little finger on to make it an F suspended fourth. An hour her face looks strange, looks strange, looks strange. Then you go on. Marching to the promised land. A major seventh, A7th, where the honey flows to D. Take you by the hand, pull you down on your knees. That's F sharp minor. And then you got the C minor sixth. While you're down a cool kiss. So I just like that progression, and I'm obviously struggling a little bit with that one down there. I don't use it that often. Don't know. I usually play it like that. So that's I would go. While you're down a cool kiss. You can certainly do that. All right, so let's go on to the pre-chorus. So that's a diminished chord. It's an E diminished, and it's in that position. So it's sort of like doing a D, but you flip your fingers up there, and you're sort of doing it in the second fret. And you put your little finger on. The face in the water looks up. Now you can do. So you can do something like that. So the face in the water looks up. Do something cool. Or the face in the water looks up. And then back to the same chord, E diminished. And she shakes her head as if to say, to B flat. The face in the water looks up. D minor. Back to the E diminished. She shakes her head as if to say, B flat, that it's the last time. Now, for that part, it's as if you're going to go from the B to the C, last time, but to accentuate it and to keep a little bit of that B flat in it, and it's going to be based off the C here. That's a C, like if you did the C bar chord, there, right? So you got that part, and a B flat note is right there. So I just like to do it that way. So it goes, and she shakes her head as if to say, there's the B flat, that it's the last time you look like today. So I'll explain that. Again, it's a C based on a C with a B flat note. So you go in B flat, that it's the last time. So you got your first finger in the fifth fret there, barring those sort of 3 or 4 strings, and then you got the B flat note, last time you look like, and then you're going to go to an A7 suspended 4, and let's say your typical A bar chord there. Just add your little finger, and then take it off. Now you could do it down there, and that sets you up for the chorus down there. But I like it up the neck. It just rings out a bit louder. So that it's the last time you look like today. Okay, last time you look like today. Then we're gonna hit the chorus. So that's a G major 7th. You can do many different inversions of this. Sometimes that sounds good, or that. So it's today, hey, sail away, sail away, away. Now, I like doing it my own way. You could do sail away, away. You could jump up to an A or there to away. But really what is going on, because they're doing it in E, they're doing an A to something like that, or something like that. So doing it in G major 7th there, sail away, away. You want the A next, but you want to keep the remnant of the G in there. So it's really something like this. Away, away. Right, so you got an A in there, and you keep the G note, right? But when I recorded it, I felt that it was easier to sing while I was doing an A7th. So there's an A7th, right? A major 7th, A7th, or, right? Just taking that first finger off and having the G in there, so flip it around. I know it doesn't sound quite as good as that, but it just rang with my voice a little bit better. So sail away, away. So that's A7th / G, or G / A7th. Way. So I'm gonna do sail away, away. And then you go to D, ripples. Now, I like the D major 7th rather than the D major there. Again, it's personal kind of preference, and they do that on some of their, casual videos when they're jamming along to the song. So, sail away, away. D major 7th, ripples never come back. D7th, so sail away, away. Ripples never come back. Like that. All right? And then the next part of the chorus is E minor, or E minor 7th, adding your little finger. Gone to the other. So sail away, away. To D major 7th. Ripples never come back. D7th. You can do that kind of pull-ons or pull-offs. And E minor, gone to the so I went gone to the I added the 7th on one of those words. Gone to the other. All right. So E minor 7th. And then it's E, based on regular E, but add your little finger, suspended 4th, and take it off. So gone to the other side. So you can do it like that, and I might even make it an E7th at some point. So sail away, away, that A7th G, D minor. Ripples never come back, D7 to E minor. Gone to the other side, E suspended 4th to E. And I might hit that just as a transition, and then sail away, away. Back to that thing. And then what I like to do as I'm coming out of the chorus and going back into the sort of instrumental is I'm on that A7th G chord, and I'm going to add my little finger on the G note, sort of, which will make it like that's an A7th. That's the 7th note, but I'm in the G with the A7th, and I'll add it. So like that. So sail away, away, and it leads you into the D. The face that launched 1,000 ships, A major 7th to A7th, is sinking now. It happens, you know. D, F sharp minor. The water gets below. Seems not very long ago. That's C minor 6th or C minor. Not very long ago. The D7th in my case. Lovelier she was than B flat and E C. That I know. F suspended 4th. Angels never know it's time. Now you want to try this when you do the A major 7th. Take off your second finger, like I'll show you. Angels never know it's time. You know, that kind of thing. And then when you do the A7th, keep it off there. To close the book and gracefully decline, the song has found a tale. My, what a jealous, foolish she. Actually, my, what a jealous fool, not fool, is she. The face in the water looks up, D minor, E diminished, and she shakes her head as if to say B flat. That it's that C B flat. The last that the blue girls have all gone away. A7, hey, sail away, away. Ripples never come back. To E minor. Go to the other side. Sail away, away. That's basically how I played the song.